create classes in separate files. Now here we have the main CPP, and this is the one usually you see when you starting a program. But here we are going to see something external. Now let's see how to do that. So here I go to the file, class, and now here we are looking at how to create classes in separate files. Why is this important? Because you don't want to save everything in the same file. That's gonna be a lot of messy, so that's why we create different classes to serve files. So here what you do is create new, go to class, and you can name whatever you want. I'm gonna just put Apple, and then make sure you uncheck these two, and then remove these two, and that's it. Like, make sure you have the same setting as me, and then create. Yes, okay. And once you created this one, you see the difference. Like, we have now main CPP and the apple.h and apple.cpp. So what is this apple.h and what is this apple.cpp? That's what we are going to see. Apple.h is basically a header file that we use to build classes, function prototypes, and variable declarations. And then Apple CPP is the C++ source file, and here we build the functions. Okay, now here you can see there's a constructor already made, and this one, like if you have a forward slash, two forward slash with something, that is called comment. That doesn't affect the coding at all. So this one is not necessary, we can just remove it, and even if you have it, it doesn't affect anything. Okay, and then here you see something we never seen before, that is double dot. That's basically called binary source resolution operator. That is basically says that this function is a member of this class, right? This function is a member of this class. And also you see that here we have main CPP, and this is apple.cpp. In main CPP you can see that there's a include IO stream, and using names std, namespace std. You can ask why it's not here, but the thing is it should be there, because if you don't have it, it doesn't work. So you have to just copy this one and paste it right here. Same like that. If you want to access this, you need to use this version as well. If you need to access this apple.cpp, you have to have this one also here. So make sure you copy this one and paste it in the main CPP as well. Okay. Now once you have all of these, now let's go ahead and see how we can run a program on this. So I'm gonna do some basic thing, and you know that if we declare a class and if we create an object, that's going to be printing out something. So now to print out something, I'm going to type something. For example, let's say I type cout. I am a Bananian, some crazy thing. Okay, that's it. So we want to print this one, and then you put end line and semicolon. Okay, now we have a printout statement. Now let's go ahead and try this one to run. So here you know that, as I mentioned here, this function is a member of this class, so member of this particular class. Okay, now what we are gonna do is we have to call this class and also create an object. So when we create an object, the class is going to be called out, and we are going to print something. Now we can remove this one. This one is not necessary. Here I'm going to create an object. Okay, and the reason we just create object is one of these thing. Like, if you watch my previous video, I made the thing called okay, yeah, constructor. So we have created a constructor right here. Yeah, if you watch my previous video, you will know what constructor is. Create. Right, constructor is basically if you call the function name, if you call the function name again, that's called constructor. Right, that's what happened here. So that's why here if you create just the object, it's gonna print out whatever we typed here. So let's go ahead and run this one. So I'm gonna go and build and run. Now you see I'm abandoning it, executed it. So you can see that when you create a constructor, you have to just call the object and it's gonna call it out right away. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next